Today's episode will include Mrs. Hagen has record-setting moose hunt, band and choir members returned home from their trip to New York City, Bulldogs State Title hopes end short, FFA news, Veterans Day programs were held, and secondary school announcements. Thanks for tuning into BNC-TV, your best source for Bulldog news.
Hi, I'm Jacob Bertram, and this is episode 7 of the school year. Mrs. Hagen had quite the hunting trip a few months ago. Here she is to talk more about a record-setting moose.
Hey everyone, my name is Mrs. Hagen and I am a high school special ed teacher. I was asked to share about a trip of a lifetime that I got to do this fall with my dad. In September, we went on a 10-day moose hunt in northern British Columbia. We were about 100 miles from the Yukon, so pretty far up there. We actually had planned the trip for about 3 years. So it's something that we've been looking forward to for a long time. We had to fly into our spike camp is what they call it, and we had to take little tiny one-person planes to get where we were going. And it took us 5 flights actually. We hunted in beautiful territory with no Wi-Fi, no internet, no anything. We didn't have any cell service at all. And we did that together for 6 days. We hadn't seen any bull moose, which is what we were hunting, and so we split up. At that point, I teamed up with 2 other ladies. My packer and my guide were both women, and so we got to go off by ourselves, us 3 girls. We had a little girl power going on. And our last day of our hunts, I was scheduled to fly out and we didn't have anything yet, so we just wanted to try one more time. And I got a bull moose. This massive, big, huge bull moose came out of the brush at a 150-yard broadside shot. And it was very emotional. I'm not one to want to just kill an animal for fun. We actually hunted to donate all of the meat. All 1,500 pounds of meat were donated to 4 different families. So that was really cool that we got to know where the meat was going and the hides. So that is just really a little bit about my trip. I really encourage you guys to dream about something that you want to do, some goal, go after it, achieve it, and you will be thankful.
The Painesville Band and Choir recently returned home from their trip to New York. Here are some of the students to talk more about their trip.
I am Jason Heft.
And I'm Nathan Lai, and we both went on the fall New York trip this year, a few days ago. It was a 25-hour bus ride. That was probably the only part I didn't like about it, but I liked everything else about it.
Yeah, it was really sweet. We got to go to the top of the Empire State Building, and we got to perform in Trump Tower, so that was pretty sweet.
Yeah, I liked, we did get to take a cruise around New York. I took like time lapses and everything like that.
I really enjoyed walking around Times Square, seeing all those big billboards and stuff, and seeing all the people there and stuff.
Yeah, there was a lot of different kinds of people. It was cool. We got to know a lot of different kinds of people. You got to see people that were trying to sell you stuff on the street. You got a lot of mixtapes. We brought a lot of those home. I don't know, it was a lot different than Painesville, but a good different.
Yeah, it was a really cool experience to ride the subways there and stuff and tour Grand Central Station.
I'm Ashley and I went on the New York trip and I really enjoyed going to a different place and seeing all of the different people and how they kind of live their lives, and then being able to see all the old buildings and stuff is kind of the history of our nation, which was really cool to see. I also really enjoyed Wicked. It was a very cool experience to see a Broadway show. It was absolutely amazing. And the Radio City Hall tour was pretty cool too. And the parade was awesome, but it was really cold, but it was still good.
My name's Abby, and I also went on the New York trip. I'd have to say some of my favorite parts of the trip would definitely have to be going up in the Empire State Building. That was really pretty to see at night. And I really liked the 9/11 Memorial too. That was really cool. And like Ashley said, it was fun to see how they live down there because it's a lot different than the way they live in Minnesota.
We just want to say thank you to everybody who helped us go on this amazing trip and to give us this amazing experience.
Yeah, we also want to thank all the chaperones that came with, and Mr. Knowlton and Mrs. Bungham, because it wouldn't have been possible without them.
The Bulldog football team finished their tremendous season with a record of 9-3. The ending score was Caledonia 46 and Painesville 6. It was a great opportunity to once again play at US Bank Stadium. Great season, guys. The vet science did animal labs lately, where the students got hands-on experience with the animals doing a physical exam, determining the temperature, pulse, and respiration of the animals, teeth brushing, and bandaging. Congratulations to the FFA teams for a job well done at the U of M invite last month. Congratulations dairy judging teams. Team 1 got 4th place. Team members were Megan Ratka, Paige Welling, Craig Willenbring, Rylan Sabot, and Jacob Schmidt. Team 2 members were Alex Berg, Anna Frenchick, Jason Schlingen, and Ryan Thomas. Congratulations, livestock judging team. Team 2 members were Katie Boyer, Spencer Eisenbrown, and Abby Job. Team 1 was Aaron Boyer, Peyton Hecht, and Stephanie Eisenbrown. Congratulations to the horse judging team. Team members were Maggie Malling, Abby Thompson, Krista Olmscheid, and Hallie Skatzum. Painesville hosted a Veterans Day program on Monday, November 12th.
2018 Veterans Day program. You'll hear many times today that veterans should be celebrated and thanked every day, not just today. I ask that you truly reflect on this and think about what it means to be an American.
Now for secondary school announcements.
And here are your announcements for the week. Students interested in hosting a foreign exchange student, please see Mr. Wilkie for the exchange possibilities. Exchanges vary from 1 month to a full year. Any volleyball player interested in JO Volleyball that hasn't gotten the paperwork yet, please see Coach Humbert or Mr. Spanier this week. Students interested in live streaming boys and girls basketball games and wrestling matches, please talk to Matt Dickhausen to learn more information in the Community Education Office.
Thanks for watching, have a great weekend, and stay cool, Painesville. The Painesville Band and Choir recently returned home from their trip to New York. New York.
Start singing it.
Yeah. And they're playing the New York theme right now. That's kind of fitting. Science did animal labs lately, where the students got hands-on experience with animals doing a physical exam, not psychological.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah.